A very good morning, one and all. Welcome to science class. Welcome to 8th standard science class. Science, nothing but innovation. Innovation come from innovative ideas. All innovative ideas are implemented in Parivartana Innovative Public School. Welcome to science class. Regarding the science, it contains mainly three branches, that is physics, chemistry, and third one it is biology. Total the science contain three branches. Clear? Regarding in your part 1 first semester first chapter regarding the physics, we are going to discuss about first chapter in the physics, that is describing motion. This is the first chapter. Regarding this chapter, we are going to discuss about what are the important points we are going to discuss in the describing motion, that is distance, displacement, speed, velocity and acceleration. These are the five concepts we are going to discuss in the first chapter in the physics, that is describing motion. Today in this class we are going to discuss about two concepts, that is what is distance and what is displacement. These are the two concepts we are going to discuss today's class. Before going to discuss about what is distance and then what is displacement, before that we have to learn the two concepts, that is scalar quantity, another one is vector quantity. This is very basic regarding the describing motion chapter. That is first one is scalar. You already know in your 7th standard, that is scalar quantity, another one is vector quantity. Scalar quantity and another one is vector quantity. Before going to start, I will give little instruction regarding the describing motion. Ee chapter start ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ I will give some instruction. ಏನು instruction ಅಂದ್ರೆ, first of all you have to take 100-page single line notebook and one pen. It is essential before start the class. ಇದು ಜೊತೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ? What are the important point I will explain in the class. That all the point you have to make one point book. That 100 page it is nothing but you taken as a point book. ತರ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಡಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬಿಂಗ್ ಮೋಷನ್, ನಾನು ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬಿಂಗ್ ಮೋಷನ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಎ point. That is nothing but point book you have to neatly maintain, because now you come across with the 8th standard. Clear? Regarding the 8th standard, some of the question has been asked like twist questions. Correct? Book ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಡೀಪ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ನ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ನೀವು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನು ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? Now, before going to start the chapter regarding the describing motion, the first two concepts, that is what is scalar, another one is vector quantity. This is very important. You have to neatly understand the concept of scalar, another one is vector quantity. Clear? Now I will give one simple example. See here, now this is your home. Clear? You take an as this is your home, and now it is your school. Now it is your school. Correct? Even now you are in home. Correct? ನೀವು ಈಗ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Now you have to go to home to school. ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಈಗ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. This is the one example I am giving to understand the concept of scalar, another one is vector quantity. First go through with the scalar quantity. Now this is home, it is X, Now this is school taken as yes. The total ಎರಡಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಸ್ಕೂಲು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೋಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ನೀವು ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ the total distance between home and school you taken as 10 kilometer. You taken as 10 kilometer. The distance from home to school. Here. Then what is scalar quantity and what is vector quantity? ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಇಂದ ಸರಿ ಹೋಮ್ ಇಂದ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರಿ which direction you come from home to school clear now home to school anta bandre there are so many directions ತುಂಬಾ directions irutte for example home to school hege bandidira it is a one direction otherwise straight it is another one route dari now another one route hege bandidira illo hege suttaadkondi ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ that is not specified in the first clear that means the scalar quantity nothing but it is a physical quantity which refers only magnitude which refer only magnitude nothing but it is a one dimensional it is a one dimensional ನೀವು ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರಿ ಯಾವ ರೂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಬಂದ್ರಿ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಈ ರೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೋ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಈಗ ಬಂದ್ರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಬಂದ್ರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಬಂದ್ರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಟು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ which direction how much kilometer you travel that one don't know but that is called it contain only one dimensional that is called scalar quantity regarding the scalar quantity here simple the magnitude nothing but how much ಅಷ್ಟೇ how much it is a one dimensional ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ನಾವು ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಎಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೋ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದ ಎಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಸುಮಾರು ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ನೋಡ್ಕೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹೀಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಒನ್ ರೂಟ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಸುತ್ತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರೂಟ್ ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಸುತ್ತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ರೂಟ್ ನಾನು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಬಂದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಂದೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ I can travel from here to here many direction but regarding the scalar quantity it not refer direction it is contain only magnitude that's why scalar quantity it is a one dimensional generally we are called as one dimensional illinda illige bandidini that much is called as scalar quantity scalar quantity nothing but it is a physical quantity which refers only magnitude is called scalar quantity it is a one dimensional regarding the vector quantity it is a two dimensional it is contained it is a physical quantity which refers magnitude and also plus direction it gives both magnitude and also direction ಎರಡೂ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ that is called vector quantity clear regarding in this chapter we are going to discuss about distance displacement speed velocity acceleration some of them are scalar quantity and some of them are vector quantity how to identify scalar quantity it contains only magnitude both contain magnitude and direction is called vector quantity now see the vector quantity ಈಗ ನೀವು ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಈ ರೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ that we can come to know. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ they refer the direction. Clear? ಈಗ for example see here. Now this is the one starting point. ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಎಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೈ ಹೋಮ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ. ನಾನು ಈಗ ಹೋಟೆಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಹೋಟೆಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅರ್ಥ? ನಾನು ಸೀದಾ ಹೋದೆ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ಗೆ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ನಾನು ಹೀಗೆ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ದೆನ್ afterwards I went both of them to hotel. Like that, specifically mention the direction. That is called vector quantity. That's why vector quantity, it is a two-dimensional object. It refers as magnitude and direction. Understood? This is the first basic concept regarding the describing motion. That is scalar quantity. Another one is vector quantity. Scalar quantity nothing but it is a physical quantity which refer as magnitude only. Regarding the vector quantity, it is also physical quantity which refer both magnitude and direction is called vector quantity. Clear? Next, first concept. Regarding the describing motion, that is first concept, that is distance. Another one is displacement. First concept regarding this chapter, that is distance and displacement. Distance and displacement. That one concept we are going to discuss today's class. That is distance, another one is displacement. You have to neatly understand the concept of distance and displacement. I will give one simple example. See here A. Now it is a one village. You can take it as A as Shimoga and B as Kadur. Clear? There are three roads. ಮೂರು ದಾರಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ ಇಂದ ಕಡೂರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ there are three routes. See here, one is direct route from A to B or B to A, and second one is like that. Second route, travel from Kadur to Shimoga. There are mainly three roads. This is the one simple example. Now another one route. There are total three routes. Correct? ಈಗ ಮೂರಕ್ಕೂ ಒಂದು ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎ ಟು ಬಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ರೋಡ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, the total distance between Kadur to Shimoga in this example I am taken as 60 km from part 1. Now this is the part 1. Part 1. Next, again Kadur to Shimoga second route, the total distance is 70 km. This is part 2. And third part, the total distance is 80 km. The total distance it is 80 km. Understood? Total distance is 80 km. Now this is a one simple example. From this simple example, we can easily come to know that what is distance and what is displacement. Clear? Regarding the first one, the definition of distance nothing but the length of the actual path traveled by a body, or the length of the actual path traveled by an object is called distance. The length of the actual path traveled by a body or object is called distance. For example, now I am in Kadur. Clear? I am in Kadur. Understood? ನಾನು ಈಗ ಕಡೂರಿಂದ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ by using car. Clear? By using car, I am traveling from Kadur to Shimoga. Clear? ನಾನು ಏನಾದರೂ ಈ ರೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ now this is the length of the actual path traveled by the body. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾರು ಯಾವ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ನ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೋ that is called as distance. Clear? Now I am traveling in the path one from Kadur to Shimoga. That means the total distance I am covered how much? 60 kilometer regarding the path 1. Path 1. Clear? Then afterwards I reach Shimoga. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Again I am traveling from Shimoga to Kadur. This time I choose the third path, that is path number 3. Now B to A. ಮತ್ತೆ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ ಇಂದ ಕಡೂರಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Which road I am chosen? Third road. The length of the actual path, how much? That is 80 kilometer. That is 80 kilometer. Understand the concept of distance? Nothing but the length of the actual path traveled by a body or object. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವೋ that is called as distance. Regarding the two examples, the first I will go from Kadur to Shimoga, part 1, distance traveled is 60 kilometer. After that, I traveled Shimoga to Kadur by third path. That time, the distance traveled is 80 kilometer. Understood? Like that, we can easily find out the distance traveled. Regarding the distance traveled, that one thing we have to remember, that direction it is not important. That important is length of the actual path traveled by a body. Length of the actual path traveled by a body, that is called as distance. Clear? The SI unit of distance. The distance we have measured in terms of meter. SI unit, system of international. The distance we are always measured in terms of meter. Regarding the distance traveled or distance, this is a one scalar quantity. Understood? It is a one scalar quantity. It does not refer the direction. It refer only magnitude. That's why distance, it is a scalar quantity. The SI unit of distance, it is a meter. Understood? It is a meter. Next comes to displacement. ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. Both are very different concept. That is distance, another one is displacement. The displacement nothing but short distance between the starting point and the ending point. Here the starting point is Kadur and ending point will be the Shimoga. Understood? ಎರಡಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಯಾವುದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆಯೋ distance, the short distance between the two places or A and B is called displacement. Regarding this example, the distance between A and B by path 1 60 kilometer, path 2 70 kilometer, path 3 80 kilometer. ಮೂರನ್ನು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ತುಂಬಾ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರೋದು? The ಕಡಿಮೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದು 60 kilometer. Therefore, displacement in this example, that is 60 kilometer. Understood? Displacement nothing but short distance between the initial and the final position is called displacement. Clear? Regarding the displacement, change of the position. ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Change of the position from one place to another place. That is called displacement. Understood? See here, ನಾನು A ಇಂದ B ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Regarding the displacement, A ಇಂದ B ಗೆ ನಾನು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it understood that I will travel short distance, that is path 1. That means the distance traveled from A to B is 60 kilometer. ನಾನು ಏನಾದರೂ A ಇಂದ B ಬಂದು ಮತ್ತೆ B ಇಂದ A ಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದ್ರೆ that time displacement will be the zero. Why it is zero? Starting point and ending point will be same. The starting point, ending point will be same. That time displacement is equal to zero. Regarding the displacement, change of the position. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ that time displacement is zero. Regarding the SI unit of displacement, it is also measured in terms of meter. Same in case of distance, the SI unit of distance is meter, and also the SI unit of displacement is also meter. Clear? But this kind of displacement, it is a vector quantity, because in case of displacement it specifically mention the direction. Clear? But in case of distance it is not mentioned the direction, but in case of displacement it gives the magnitude and also direction. Magnitude and also direction. Clear? Therefore, displacement, it is a vector quantity. Distance, it is a scalar quantity. See, I will give another one example. A to B. Here you have to find out the distance and displacement. We are going to find out the distance. Another one is displacement. See, now I am going to travel by Kadur to Shimoga by part 3. It is one question. Now I am going to travel from Kadur to Shimoga part 3. Then what is the distance and what is the displacement? Clear? You already know that distance nothing but length of the actual path traveled by a body. Nothing but I am traveling in a path 3 road. ಮೂರನೇ ರೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. The total distance regarding the path 3, that is 80 kilometer. Therefore, distance it is 80 kilometer. Clear? The distance it is 80 kilometer. Then what is the displacement? The displacement nothing but short distance between the initial and the final position. The initial is A and final is B. ಕಡಿಮೆ ದೂರ ಇರೋದೆಷ್ಟು? 60 kilometer. Therefore, displacement it is 60 kilometer. Displacement is 60 kilometer. One more different question has been given. Now again I am traveling from Kadur to Shimoga path 1. Understood? I am traveling Kadur to Shimoga, traveling by path 1. Then what is the distance and what is the displacement? Regarding Kadur to Bidur, I am traveling from first road. The total distance is 60 kilometer. Distance is 60 kilometer. But the shortest distance between the initial and final position is also 60 kilometer. Regarding the second example, answer for both also 60 kilometer. Like that, we can easily differentiate between the distance and displacement. Clear? Distance and displacement. I will show one more example. It is given in your book. That is one more example. For example, in your book they given that one activity is given that in regarding the activity 3. Now like that one rectangle given, that A, now it is B, it is C, now it is 5 meter, 4 meter, now it is 3 meter. Clear? What is the question they given that an object travel from A to B. First question, an object, it is travel from A to B and then B to C. First A in the B bandi, B in the C hovidane as shown in the figure. Then what is the distance? Then what is the displacement? Regarding this one, we have to find out what is distance and what is the displacement. You already know that distance nothing but length of the actual path traveled by a body. Here first A to B, how much? 3 kilometer, 3 meter plus. After that B to C, how much? 4. That means total distance covered by a body or object, it is 7 meter. Regarding this activity, the total distance is 7 meter. Then what is displacement? You already know the displacement nothing but short distance between the initial and the final position. Here initial position is A and final position is C. ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ದೂರ ಯಾವುದು? ಹೀಗೆ, that is 5 meter. Now the displacement is 5 meter. It is in the activity 8.3. Clear? And also second activity is given that another example related to distance and displacement. Very easy, don't confuse. Regarding some example, distance and displacement answer will come same, but the concept both also different. Distance nothing but length of the actual path traveled by a body. But regarding the displacement, short distance between the initial and final position of the body. Okay, na? Next we come across the second example they given in your book. One circle. Okay. Here, okay, this is the A point. Another one is B point. One arrow mark. Here also one arrow mark. This is the one figure. It is given in the activity 8.3. Now, the question is that an object moves from A to B. See here, an object it moves from A to B. Okay, in a circular path. It is a circular path. Nothing but regarding the circle, look like circle, correct? It is a circle. This is the circumference. This one is the radius. Radius plus radius is the diameter. Just two things we have to remember. It is circumference. This is the diameter given in the circle. An object moves from A to B in a circular path. Circular path of radius 7 meter. Here they given radius that is equal to 7 meter. What is the distance traveled and displacement? We have to find out distance traveled and displacement. First distance traveled one. Distance traveled. In travel agide distance so A in the B. Here travel ಆಗಿರೋದು. Correct? ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ travel ಆಗಿದೆ. It is the circular path. ಅರ್ಧ half circle ನ travel ಆಗಿದೆ. Regarding the circle, it is a circumference. You already know that the formula to calculate the circumference. The formula to calculate the circumference, that is 2 pi r. Half ಅರ್ಧ ಮಾತ್ರ travel ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ distance is half into circumference. Distance is half into circumference, that is half into formula bandre 2 pi r. Clear? That is half. In 2 get cancelled. Pi means 22 by 7. Again r means radius. They given 7 cancel. Therefore, total distance travelled by an object in a circular path, it is 22 meter. Clear? That is 22 meter. That is nothing but distance is equal to half into circumference. Full tagondilla. Because an object is moving in a half of the circle. Arda circumference ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ half. Clear? ಬರೀ ಒಂದು path ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ it is the circumference in the circle. Therefore distance is equal to half into circumference. Half into 2 pi r. 2 cancel. 22 by 7. R is equal to 7. 7 cancel. Therefore distance is equal to 22 meter. Next. Distance equal. Then what is displacement? Distance. Okay. Displacement. Displacement. An object which is traveling from A to B in a circular path. Illinda in bantu. The total is 22 meter. We can find out. The displacement nothing but it is the short ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರಬೇಕು short distance between A and B. Short distance ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಸುತ್ತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋ ಬದಲು ಇದು ಹತ್ರ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ A ಇಂದ B ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿದು? It is the diameter. It is the diameter in a circle. Formula for diameter D is equal to 2R. It is 2R. 2 into R andre 7. 7 2s are 14 meter. Now this A to B is 14 meter. Here in the circular path A to B it is 22 meter. We can come to know that distance travelled is 22 meter and displacement will be the 14 meter. Now this is the first concept regarding the describing motion, that is distance and displacement. Clear? In the next class we are going to discuss about speed. Another one is velocity. Thank you. Thank you, Ananda.